Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Chip carving is not a mindless activity. It's important to be engaged as you're doing it, whether it's thinking about the grain direction, direction of cuts, order of chips, order of cuts, all these things you need to be thinking about. And so you can see in this project, the final project looks good. There's no particular problems or flaws that really stand out. But if I zoom in, hopefully it stays in focus here for the camera. But right here, this V shape was not supposed to be cut out, as you can see, and I was not paying close enough attention, and I had all these design lines, and I just started cutting, and so I actually cut along this line into the V. And before I finished cutting and removing that chip, I realized what I did, and I could have, I think the immediate solution would have been to just go ahead and remove all of those V shapes, and that would have looked fine too. No one would know the difference. But in this case, I did want to try to preserve those, so I decided to go ahead and continue the project, ignore that mistake for the time being, and see what would happen at the end. And one thing that I think helps is I use sanding sealer. So before I apply stain or any finish, I put sanding sealer in there, which kind of expands the wood a little bit, fills in the gaps, and I think that helps make that not stand out as much as it would. And so then I was like, well, after I do the sanding sealer, we'll see how it looks, and maybe I can always adjust and remove those chips if I need to at that point. And as you can see, it looks fine. I don't think anyone's ever going to notice without knowing what they're looking for or what to look at. So just another example of both the reason it's important to be paying attention when you're chip carving, and not to give up or change anything too quickly. Kind of play it by ear and see what you can do to make the best of the situation, even if things don't go the way that you want.